On behalf of my colleagues at Bloom Shapiro, it is our great pleasure to once again be a platinum sponsor for this event. For years now, Bloom Shapiro has worked extensively within Connecticut's manufacturing industry, which is why the Manufacturing Hall of Fame is such a great fit for us. I have the distinct honor tonight to introduce the winners of the 2015 Bloom Shapiro American Manufacturing Leadership Award. First, I want to thank the American Manufacturing Hall of Fame and the Steering Committee for continually shining a bright spotlight on Connecticut's proud manufacturing heritage by raising awareness of the value of a strong manufacturing base and encouraging the leaders of tomorrow. Your work has been invaluable. As many of you know, at Bloom Shapiro, we pride ourselves on our diverse client base, as diverse as the multiple manufacturers represented here tonight. In many ways, we share a common passion with manufacturing, a personal commitment to our clients' success, as well as to the communities in which we work and live. We're here tonight because we realize how important an investment in education for manufacturing and engineering students is in the greater overall efforts to directly create middle-class jobs. Thank you again for this opportunity to help. Now, a few words about our Leadership Award winners. If the best way to lead is to lead by doing, then the two individuals chosen for this year's Bloom Shapiro American Manufacturing Hall of Fame Leadership Award winners have far exceeded any of the criteria put forth by the Steering Committee. These two individuals have worked tirelessly on behalf of manufacturing for decades. While their bios are limited to the space in our programs, let me point out the following. When they felt there was not an organization that aligned manufacturers, education, and training programs for the next generation of manufacturers, they formed one, the Manufacturers Education and Training Alliance, better known as METAL. When they felt not enough attention was being placed on bringing young women into manufacturing, they started programs that promoted the STEM fields in schools throughout Connecticut. They serve on just about every single advisory board in technical high schools, colleges, and universities in the greater New Haven and greater Bridgeport area, as well as the governor's Southwestern Connecticut Advanced Manufacturing Consortium. They do all this by running their own manufacturing companies and actively advocating for manufacturing with both state and federal organizations on behalf of all manufacturers in Connecticut. Their energy is boundless, their cause is pure, and their passion is infectious. This year, Bloom Shapiro is proud to give the American Manufacturing Hall of Fame Leadership Award to Kathy Saint of Schroedel Stamp and Chris Lorch of Alloy Engineering.
Sure. Everybody who knows me well knows that if I get a chance to push for a cause in front of a microphone, I always do it. So thank you very much. Chris and I have been partners in crime for 20 years now. And one of the things that I wanted to make, since this is a room filled with manufacturers and educators, I wanted to point out something that's, politics is everywhere and involved in everything. Chris and I went to Hartford for years trying to get funding for the VOTEC schools. Dave Tuttle's here, and his program is a phenomenal program at Platt Tech in Milford. He had to go to Rosa DeLauro to get earmarked funds in order to get equipment for his schools. When Governor Malloy first was elected, he did a tour, and his thinking was that he was going to maybe take all the VOTEC schools and fold them into the regular high schools. And Chris and I didn't think that was such a great idea, and John Ratzenberger didn't think it was such a great idea. And we all went up and just fought like hell to get the legislators to understand how important the pipeline is to us from the VOTEC schools and now from these advanced manufacturing centers. There's a tremendous amount of pressure up in Hartford from a budgetary standpoint. We're all aware of that, and I think a lot of us are troubled about some aspects of the state's budget. But the one piece that I think Chris would agree with me on is that Governor Malloy put his money where his mouth is, and these programs are phenomenal. There's this Nantucket and Naugatuck Valley Community College and Housatonic, and now we've got Quinnebog, I think, and these programs are graduating what we need. And I know we all heard Jack Welch years ago saying manufacturing was dead, but then I like Immelt's coming along and saying, no, if we don't have control of this, we don't have control of anything in our country. And so this is what Chris and I fight for, where we can be really nice, and then if we don't get what we want, we can be really not nice. But this is our cause, and we believe in it.
Yeah, we can be pretty ugly.
Yes. She actually told the legislators up at that hearing that John Ratzenberger spoke. She said, shame on you. So, but we're getting what we want. These programs are phenomenal, and I'm really happy that people are understanding the value of manufacturing to our economy. And everybody in this room is a salesperson for this. You've got to remember that you've got to explain to other people about the jobs multiplier, because as important as law firms and accountants and all these other service industries are, the bottom line is the only place where there's a jobs multiplier is in manufacturing. For each single new manufacturing job, 3 other jobs are created, and the reason is our supply chain. So coming out of Housatonic Community College, we have inspectors, we have people who are able to be technical customer service and salespeople, we have the people who work on the machines. It's a 3-to-1 minimum jobs multiplier. So when people talk to you about service, just remind them that manufacturing is the foundation that our economy, the stable foundation that our economy runs on. So, thanks.
Manufacturing alone in the U.S. can turn around our economies, and have in the past. Unfortunately, it's usually at a time when we're in war. But manufacturers and manufacturing is the key to this nation's success. And we will be successful thanks to people in the room like you who believe in manufacturing and who support it. And we are sincerely appreciative. And I have a big thank you to Ken and Tom and Emily and Dan for tonight's activities and all the activities that they have done to make this evening so wonderful for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.